There's more Cold Creek above the picnic table. Much more. There are two ways to get to this more Cold Creek. One of them is to keep riding your bike when you get to the picnic table, and it's more like pushing than riding, but anyway, you get to keep going up the Tarbell Trail. After scrambling up the rock fall, affectionately known as Dinner Plates of Death on Strava, the trail will flatten out enough for you to pedal the rest of the way, and the views on this old road cut just get continuously better the higher you climb. After about a half mile of climbing, you'll come across a two-way intersection where you'll want to go to the left. Continue for a few hundred more yards where you'll see a sign here marking the Tarbell Loop. Don't go down the hill. That goes to Grouse Vista. It's a truly excellent descent, a superlative piece of trail really, but there's no easy way back from there. So for today, go to the right. Eventually the trail will cross this old road grade and climb up into this gorgeous meadow that's currently recovering from damage left behind by hoonigans with four-wheelers. Cross the meadow and head up through this gorgeous forest until you end up at the towers. Now you know where the towers are. Go back the way you came. On your way back down, you'll see an old 4x4 track near the bottom of the meadow that heads up to the left. There are some illegal trails up here that you'll definitely want to avoid at all costs. The descent here starts out as a steep and raw trail with lots of rocks in it and roots and just loose surface everywhere. It's definitely a sloppy ride down and leaves you with a big grin on your face as you pass under some downed trees, manage some turns on loose and rocky trail. It is shaped primarily by bike tires before popping back out on the Tarbell Loop, where you'll find the picnic table again to your left. There's an easier way to the top as well, and that's by shuttling it, although it takes just as long as riding it by the time you load up the pickup. Anyhow, you drive up to the Thrillium parking lot and then continue riding up the road that crosses above the parking lot. It's a very steep 750 feet of climbing over a mile with absolutely jaw-dropping views from the giant clear cut along the flank of Larch Mountain. I really love coming up here at night or when there's an inversion. Often, if Evergreen Southwest schedules a Tuesday night ride, this is where it happens. So, grind your way up this road. Some people will need to walk, and then you'll end up at the towers. You follow the trail down the hill, just like before, making sure you don't accidentally descend to Grouse Vista. This trail will eventually spit you back out at the bridge if you followed all the way down, but you saw that in another review. If you brought two shuttle vehicles, you can sneak in a Thrillium run if the sun hasn't set yet.